My name is Casco0 Vlogs, and today I'm getting back to my roots. I used to make these topics where I would speak my mind. I would tell you guys the harsh truth, whether you guys liked it or not. But as of recently, I can't really do that directly because YouTube has changed their TOS. So I always had to do it as like a proxy or third person, not from my direct point of view. And I had a topic I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but I've been so afraid that YouTube is going to put their wrath upon me. I see you, YouTube. YouTube's behind me, I know. But today, I think I can speak my mind, all right? Today, I think I can speak my mind. What we're going to be talking about today, decent blacks do not experience police brutality. Now, before we get into this, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube.
Maniac for that trap street.
So the first thing I want to say is I have not yet to see a black person that did not have a criminal record, that was clean, that was actually a decent black, a decent person. I have not seen that yet. Every single one that I've looked into, they all have some type of criminal history. They did something, sexually to women, or they did something that was foul. You guys know what I'm saying? I'm not saying to be a perfect individual, but these people are kind of menaces to society. All right, whether you like it or not, it's true. The guy who got choked out for his what's it called? His tape recorders. Who uses tape recorders nowadays? Before his little tape recorders, was he a decent black? I don't think so, all right? This man messed with little children, and they were black children, black little girls, all right? Take it how you will, but do we really need him in the world? I don't think so, all right? There's another guy who was running, and I thought that it was different. I can't say their names because YouTube, YouTube, all right? But just look up what I'm talking about. There's a guy who was running from the police, and I was like, maybe that was effed up. But he had a criminal record as well, all right? We're talking about people that mess with children. We're talking about people that force themselves on women. We're talking about drug dealers. We're talking about people that hurt the community of black communities. For example, Mr. Floyd. I can't say his full name, but you guys know. We're not talking about Floyd Mayweather. Was he a decent black? Was he a decent black? I don't think so. I don't think so. Police brutality does not occur. I have never experienced it, and I'm gonna let you guys know. I taught myself how to drive practically, all right? There was a very long time ago, back when I was like 18 years old. I had only a cousin of mine that was willing to help me out, but he was pretty busy himself. So after he gave me the fundamentals on how to drive my car, I ended up teaching myself how to drive. Never been in a car crash since. Well, not since, but never been in a car crash, all right? Ever, actually. I taught myself how to drive. Now, the point why I'm bringing this up is because I was pulled over by a police officer that had no driver's license, and he was really chilled about it. He was very chilled about it, and he didn't even give me a ticket or a fine. He just simply said that I can't do it. He want me to wait until somebody else comes to drive the car. I didn't get beaten for it. I was in a ghetto area. I was in like North Minneapolis. All right, you guys don't know what Minneapolis is. Minnesota, Minneapolis is very, 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 very ghetto. All right, and I was there. White cop. He never did nothing to me. Real chill dude. He understood. Hey, you're young. Blah blah blah. Let me off. Another time, back when I was driving to Duluth, remember, I was really dumb for some reason. I was going like 15 over. I passed up a sheriff on my way to Duluth. He pulled me over. He thought I was a effing idiot. He was like, why are you, you didn't see me? Why are you speeding? I'm just like, I didn't see you. And he's like, does your, what do you say? Does your cruise control not work? I'm like, no, it works. He's like, looking at me, he's like squinting his eyes. He's like, is he a fucking idiot? Is he on drugs? Why is he so stupid? I was like maybe 19, 20 years old. I didn't experience any police brutality then. Haven't experienced police brutality, well, ever. I have been caught going 30 miles over the speed limit. I did get a ticket for that one. It was a pretty hefty one, like $500-$600. But I didn't experience any police brutality, all right? And I'm talking about like going over 30 in like the 30 zone, like 60, all right? You guys get what I'm talking about. Haven't experienced any police brutality. And then I made a correlation. All the other people that are decent blacks have not experienced police brutality. And I know what you're wondering. Well, I experienced police brutality. I'm a decent black. Newsflash. You're not. You're not a decent black. Because the cops couldn't F with you if you didn't have anything on you to begin with. People are saying, oh, what about Trayvon Martin? Blah, 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 blah. When I only did it go in favor of Zimmerman, right? We're not even gonna get to that. But he wasn't a cop. You know? And anytime I talk to some of my friends about this, they're like, well, Trayvon Martin, he wasn't a cop. Alright? He was not a police officer. I'm talking about police brutality, not some squabbles between two commoners. Alright? I've yet to see a case where a black person is acting like a normal black person. I say, oh my god, I'm gonna die, blah, 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 oh my god, blah, blah, blah. I'm like a complete effing idiot. I've not seen one example of a person acting completely chilled and was a decent black. They always have some type of criminal record, always running from something. I haven't seen it. I've looked it up. I spent hours last night. I kid you not, hours last night trying to find an example of a decent black man. I really have, and I can't find it. So, in conclusion, I'm sorry. Statistically speaking, decent blacks don't experience police brutality. They just don't. Every single one of them that died, or what you want to call it, they just weren't good blacks, to be honest with you. They didn't do anything to contribute to society. They didn't help out any communities. They dampened the lives of others. So there was really no reason for them to live. And I know maybe some of you guys are going to unsubscribe, but that's the truth of it, all right? I've seen a lot of people unsubscribe, and I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't talk about these topics. But I want to stay true to my content. I want to stay true to myself, and I want to speak actual facts. And I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on this whole thing. Tell me a time where a decent black was mistreated by the police. Like, I really want to know. Clean record, all right? Clean record. Actually contribute to society. I'm not saying you have to help your community, but I'm talking about these guys were like thugs, losers, like living off of welfare. You're hurting the community. Like, if you're living off of welfare, you're useless. I'm sorry, it's true. If you're doing it to get on your feet, fine. But you're deliberately living off of welfare, you're useless. All right? You're not a decent black. I'm talking about actual decent blacks, people that actually help out their community, keeps America going. All right? Those are decent blacks. Decent blacks. I'm not saying you have to have a six-figure job or anything like that. I'm just simply saying you have a job. You know, you're a decent human being. You help out. You keep the chain going. All right, on the bike. That's a decent black. All right. And these people that died, they just weren't decent blacks. Especially the main one you know, you guys know the main one that happened in Minnesota. All right. But what do you guys think of this whole thing? You guys think that they were decent? You guys think they weren't decent? Give me some examples of some decent blacks that it did happen to. But you guys are new to the channel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. So without further ado, that's it for the video. Remember, I'm not arrogant. I'm just confident. And thank you for watching.